We're joined by Black Hills State head track and field coach Alex Kemp. Coach, this last weekend began your indoor season down at Chadron State. 12 times and marks that landed within the top 10 in school history. Just kind of talk a little bit about what excited you the most, what your thoughts were about that opening meet.
Yeah, so I think for me personally, I had seen the progress that we were making throughout the fall. We got a little bit of a head start this year and got a little bit more time to prepare for things, and we really hit the training hard. So in the weight room, on the track, in the sand pit, we've been working very hard this fall to try and get to this point. And I think as a coach, your expectations are, enjoy the first meet, open up, have a competition, kind of see where we're at. So I knew that we had the potential to do as well as we ended up doing, but it was really nice to see that actually come to fruition for us. And I think that for this, it's really important to take this momentum and kind of keep building off of it throughout the year.
And so kind of talking about that momentum, I believe it's a little over a month until your next week. You got winter break in there before the Dave Little Alumni Mile. How do you sustain that momentum over such a long period with no meet?
Yeah. So for me, I think that seeing how everybody did in this first meet gives them something to look forward to. It gives them some motivation to stay, on top of the workouts. It's challenging. Break is a challenging time for all athletes because you might have weather to deal with. You might not have access to the same kind of facilities. So for me, it's sending workouts over that time period that are going to allow people to, if they need to modify stuff, just staying on the workouts that we have been doing. And, it doesn't have to be super complex. We can keep things very simple and just kind of maintain what we have done. But I think that having this first look and this first track meet is going to give people that motivation to stay motivated over break, even if they're training by themselves or just with a couple people.
Awesome. And so Dave Little Alumni Mile, that'll be your next meet here in a little over a month. Here in your second year, you were able to see it last year already, the amount of alumni that did come back last year for that type of meet, named after longtime head coach Dave Little. What does that meet just mean to the program in general?
Yeah, for us to be able to have home meets and to be able to bring alumni in to witness it in person is a huge thing for us. I think a lot of our alumni are local. They're here in Spearfish or they're in the region, and so it's a chance for them to come actually see what we're doing as a program instead of just reading it in the paper or seeing the results online. It's a chance for them to watch it live, and I think that's really important for the alumni to get excited about the state of our program and where we could go with it.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach, and congrats on a great opening meet.
Thank you.